welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Or even a Wraggys review. Yeah, I'll get there one day. Anyway, you can't just stop 4 years, can you? It's simple as that. But in anyway, so this is Extra Life from Lenton Lane Brewery. A local brewery that really do chuck out the beers, especially into bottles as well, which is great because as a beer reviewer, I want to be trying new beers. Bottle condition 4.4%, described as crisp, summer, and pale. Doesn't really say anything else on the bottle about where it's bottled and that. And yeah, so I'm gasping for this. I've been all day at work, done an extra 3 hours on next door's garden, and you know when you're ready for a beer? Well, I'm bloody ready for a beer. In fact, I'm ready for about 4 or 5, but we'll stick with one. Oh. This is just going to hit me at the right spot. Look at that. So it's lovely and clear, golden, carbonation, lovely aroma. Citrusy. It's a proper punchiness with the aroma on this. Oh, I'm diving in. Can't wait. Oh, crisp, quite dry actually with the crispness. Taste of summer. I bloody agree. Yeah, it's hitting the spot well. I did the 8 hours at work. Oh my God. I've run out of hay fever tablets and I suffer a prickly heat. So what it is, hay fever tablets stop me itching, and I have got intense itching, and I mean all over. Yeah, I'm absolutely on fire. Yeah, anybody think I was someone with fleas, but that's what it feels like. Awful. Oh, that's hitting the old spot. This is not going to be a long review because there's not much to talk about when the beer's tasting good. It's crisp, it's summery, citrusy, punchy, going down a bloody treat, I'll tell you. Oof. Not be long before I start trying to do something like this myself. Um, Possibly at the weekend. It's finding time to do anything. It's mega difficult at the moment. Obviously, working extra hours. Um, Son's birthday this weekend, so we do a lot for his birthday. We try to at least, money permitting and all that sort of thing. It's a new tap room. Magpie Brewery's tap room's opening on Friday night, and I won't be getting anywhere near that. I'll be out, so it's very struggling. Might not even get down there on the Saturday either, but it is what it is. Pitfalls of working 6-day weeks. You do. You struggle sometimes, but like most people, you bring money in, don't you? And in this day and age, you're bringing the money in. Do what you do. He's not nicking from some bugger. So, a little bit of haze now from the bottle conditioned part. Just tell you it's bottle conditioned, and as with all bottle conditioned beers, well, 99%, there is going to be a slight bit of sediment at the bottom, which will obviously, if mixed, after a few minutes, that would settle out again. But at the moment, it's gone a bit hazy. So it's good to know these things, because if you don't know, you think there's something up with the beer, and there isn't, Griffin, you can't see me itching on camera, because it's not good. And I'm really, really tired as well. So yeah, back to the grindstone. No, you have a good weekend off, and then it's like back to working long hours and but you've got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Hey, money don't just fly in, and I hope my family's got done the lottery tonight. The Euro Millions. If it's 100 and something million, we want to bloody win it. I will go in the house in a minute, just make sure they have. Um, but yeah, cracking beer from the good people at Lenton Lane. I really should have got a picture of this before it went hazy. It actually don't look bad, really. I mean, it just looks like a hazy pour. But obviously, we know it was clear before. But yeah, tasting good. Lovely, summery, easygoing pale ale. And they are kind of. This is what I'd say. If it. Oh, for God's sakes. Really, I don't. I hope I don't put anybody sitting there watches this and thinks, my God, I really, really do suffer with itching. And prickly heat, and I enter tablets for 2 or 3 days. So any build up of um, anti any what's the word I'm looking for? My way of standing up against the itching is gone because I've just literally got no bloody hay fever tablets. And it's actually not the hay fever that's doing me. I haven't had that many days of bad hay fever this year, to be fair. Even with the pollen being off the charts at times, it's more the itching that's getting me. Yeah, it's what it is, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, oh, that just hits the spot, and it's not taking the itching down, no bits. But it's not meant to either, is it? You know. So yeah, Lenton Lane. For those watching this who didn't know, they actually have got a grain brew kit at Brew Day. I don't know if Brew Day give them um, some proceeds off the sale of each kit. That'd be interesting to know. Whether Brew Day, Neon Raptor, and all these, and Bang the Elephant, and Totally Brewed get so much per sale. Well, otherwise, why would you do it? Why would you put your name out there? I mean, obviously, you can do it as a friend thing because you're trying to build up Brew Day as a company, which is a nice gesture, obviously. The guys who own it are lovely guys, and it's nice when you meet them out of um, the pub and meet them when everyone's sober because you've had a drink. Yeah, things are slightly different. Um, but yeah, it's actually quite sad I can't get down to Magpie Brewery this Friday, but no, can't, literally can't. So it's not doable. Ooh, this is not a good review for me because I'm literally dying from itching, and I need to get to the shop and get some hay fever tablets because I'm suffering at a pace, and need to get the wife to take me out and go and get some frigging tablets. Otherwise, I'm gonna have the most uncomfortable night. So yeah, enjoyed the beer. Obviously, it's hazy now. It wasn't before. It was crystal clear, golden colour, crisp, summery, fruity, punchy. It's a really nice beer. On sale at Adventure Beer. It's also on sale at Lenton Lane Brewery and maybe elsewhere. But Adventure Beer, if you live local anyway, Nottingham, Derby, Leicester, Lincolnshire area, parts of Lincolnshire, parts of Derbyshire and Leicestershire, certainly all of Nottinghamshire. It's a beer that, it's well worth trying. If you like your pale ales, you like something that's easy going, summery, drinkable, it's bang on there. Jack, the head brewer, is doing a good job. Um, if I was going to say anything directly to Lenton Lane, and I'm a gardener, so sowing seeds is what Mr. Rag does, you know. Uh, I'd be interested to see, to push different styles. Um, Obviously, Jack's the head brewer. Obviously, he's got people. I presume he's got. I've never actually been down to Lenton Lane Brewery, and it's something I need to do. I need to go down to a lot of the local breweries actually. You know, that said, if they want somebody, you know, who's a beer reviewer down there, you know, because obviously some people may look at you like, who are you? And I get that. I get that. You know, just somebody whose hobby is reviewing beers. No one's special in the grand scheme of things, you know. Um, I'm a fantastic gardener. Yeah, that I am special for. Yeah, damn special. But as a beer reviewer, yeah, you know, a lot of people look at, you know, may look and think, so. And I get that. I get it from all sides. I get people's, the, how they are from all sides. I understand. Um, Obviously, there was some beer reviewers out there who pour beers down the sink, and when it's the beer itself is actually a nice beer and one of the best beers that was in supermarkets last year. So I get that there's in some ways a bit of a bad name amongst certain beer reviewers, but most beer reviewers are actually really nice people. In fact, 99% of the beer reviewers I've seen on the internet are genuinely lovely people. Got an opinion? Aren't we all? And, some of the supermarket beers, especially the Aldi and Lidl beers, and the Own Bargains beers as well on that list, B&M as well. Some of the beers made exclusively for them have been woeful. So, there we go. But yeah, I do need to get over to these breweries and go and see these good people. But me being me, too bloody shy to even ask. And that's just where I am, you know, is what it is. You know, I may be 50 years old. Well, 51 there, fuck off. And 51, Jesus. But yeah, I'm still quite a shy person, you know, until I've had a drink and I don't give a shit. But there you go. As people who've been to Robin Hood Beer Festival know, and Nottingham Craft Beer Festival will know, that when I've had a drink, I don't give a monkeys. It's funny, that transformation. It's funny how beer's a good thing. Beer can help you um, go over your inhibitions, and in a good way. You know, there's always a bad side of beer, obviously. You know, there's a bad side to everything in life. But for me, it's a good thing because it brings out the character that is the Mr. Wraggy, and quite the character. And yeah, and in fact, when I'm comfortable, even when I'm sober, when I'm comfortable with the right people, you see the real personality. Those people who've known me for donkey's years, who didn't stab me in the back 10 years ago, 12 years ago now. Those people who know that I'm a genuinely top class person, or try to be at least. These things happen. But anyway, Lenton Lane Brewery, for me, 4.3 out of 5. A great summery beer. And I'm going to drink this because I don't want to take a photo of this with it being hazy. Should have got one when it was before I poured the rest of it in. And I've been doing it lately where I've not been pouring the whole bottle, especially on bottle conditioned beers. But I didn't this time because I was thirsty as hell and I needed a beer. So, these things happen, don't they? And went to the Lenton Lane takeovers for a while. I know that Vince was a bit disappointed with the turnout at one of them. There was one where I think only he turned out and he was disappointed. And I too would have been disappointed that camera members who are supposedly, all for the beer did not turn out. there's a lot of us who work a lot of hours who literally sometimes can't get down. And I'm hoping there's a Lenton Lane takeover somewhere in Sherwood or Mapley. I know there's a takeover soon. The something of the desert, Mars of the desert or something. I don't know, in Sherwood. But again, it falls on a night, which is bad for me. Can't always get on a weeknight, you know, and I'm up early in the morning, so it's all right having a beer or two in the shed, but going out, it's not always easy, especially not in these times where money's not the greatest. So, been quite a long review, bit of a chit chat. That's a Wraggy review normally is. That's why they're not 4 minutes or 3 minutes long. 15-minute reviews, you know, you're getting a proper review. You're getting a bit of chat, bit of live, bit of fucking itching, and a bit of swearing nonetheless. And yeah, will I ever win the award for being the reviewer who never swears? No, not a chance. Nearly swore. Cheers all. See you soon. And well played, Lenton Lane.